I heard that you don't buy your kids stuff for Christmas. Is that true?
False, but I just don't overgift my child because... What did you do?
I'm Shaq Claus, so if you want me to get your kids some gifts...
No. What do you give your children?
Everythingtheywant.com.
How many kids you got?
6.
Do they like your food?
Yes, they better like it. That's all they're gonna get.
Do they care that you're Shaquille O'Neal?
No, they do not. Guys, so who's your favorite player? Kobe? LeBron? No, but I have 6 wonderful children. Whatever they want to become, they can become. We don't need another basketball player in the family. They have a co-host, a cook.
Do they cook with you?
No, they can't come in my kitchen. I don't want no noise, no nothing, so get out. My thing is I try to do one good deed a day. So yesterday I was in Best Buy, and I saw me and my mother in the bath. I saw this lady and a little son. They were in the layaway section. I was ear hustling. I was standing over there. She's like, yeah, I want to get my son this laptop. And she was asking the guy how much he had to pay, and she was looking at a little payment plan. It was only $1,500. So I said, oh man, give her a laptop. I'm going to take it. No, I can't do it. So matter of fact, give her 2 laptops. You take one way to work. As for me, it's just to see them people smile, because that was me and my mom. That was me and my mom. It got to the point that we were on layaway so long. When I got drafted in 1992, I buy them a house first. I get them set up. Then I said, Mom, come shopping with me, stereo shopping. So I'm balling. Amps, double cassette, CD. And I'm like, where Mommy at? And she in the back talking to the guy about the layaway program. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, yeah, baby, we're going to put this on layaway. I was like, excuse me, sir. Like, Mommy, them days is over.
There's not a better human being in this whole wide world than Shaq, man.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Wait, why do you say that?
Just because he's just always looking out for everyone. Like, I mean, you see the stories being at Walmart or whatnot and seeing a family with 5 people, whatnot. He ended up buying them a van. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Make sneakers to sell at Walmart or whatnot for like $30.
He made them cheaper so everyone could buy them.
Yeah. That's the real Shaq, man. That's not a facade, bro, you see on TV from Shaq.
That's who he is.
That's who he is, man.
That story is, I had a Reebok deal, 40 for 5. And I'm leaving the arena one day, and this she's ripping me into it. You motherfuckers, charging these babies all this money for the shoes. So I had like a $2,000 in my pocket. I was like, ma'am, I don't make the prices. Here you go. And she smacked the money in my hand. Why don't you motherfuckers make a shoe that's affordable? And I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? She's right. So that day, cut ties with Reebok. Started my own brand. Yeah, that day.
What do you define cut ties?
I told him, I said, keep the money. This ain't right. Don't want to make it no fight. I'll still wear the shoes that I wear during the season, but I'm going to be looking to do my own thing. I said, okay, we understand. At the end of the year, we're going to do this. I said, it's just the money you owe me, keep it. So I started the Shaq brand, and I went to my favorite store, Walmart, and we did a deal. I don't like to think like I'm bragging, but I'm going to ask you a question. Who owns Marilyn Monroe? Marilyn Monroe.
Playboy?
Who owns Elvis Presley? Who owns Forever 21? Who owns J.C. Penney? Me. My real business is I own 50 brands. I met with the CEO of Walmart. I said, look, I want to be the #1 shoe seller of Walmart. I was in 95, and ever since 95, I've sold over 400 million pairs. Ours are $29.95, $19.95. But see, the secret is, I know us. It's not that we don't want to wear $20 shoes. We don't want to wear shoes that look like they cost $20. So I hired some designers. The Adidas got 3 stripes, and I don't have 4.
7 years old. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. Always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. Only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still savvy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once.